friends, Tanya Parks, broker in San Diego. It's such a beautiful summer night here in San Diego, and I'm with my friend and lending partner, Kevin Monahan of Academy Mortgage. Kevin and I recently have been having some really good talks about VA loans, Veteran Administration government-backed loans that are part of the benefits that our service members receive, and one of the most important benefits. And there are some things that keep people from using these benefits to their maximum capability, and service people are missing out on some really important opportunities. This means so much to us, especially in San Diego. We thank all the servicemen, servicewomen, and their families. We want everyone to know that there's a couple myths out there that are causing people to miss out on the best of their VA benefits. So really quickly, tell me, what do you think, first of all, because I've got a couple myths I want you to bust. I've got a surprise question, so wait for the surprise question. But I just want to start by asking you really quickly, what do you think are the top benefits of VA loans?
Top three, really quickly: no money down, no PMI, and the VA does not have a minimum FICO score requirement. It's only the lenders that impose their own FICO scores. So the VA will never tell you you don't qualify because of your credit score. It's your lender's credit score that will determine whether or not they're going to lend to you.
Right. So that is huge. There are other benefits, but I love hearing that. So service members can get into a home with no money down. Service members won't be charged private mortgage insurance. And also service members, there's not a minimum FICO score. And some lenders like yourself have some really great entry-level credit scores that they will work with to allow service people to get their benefits. That's one of my favorite things that you do, helping people in the community in those lower credit score brackets get into the homes they need. So I love knowing about some of the best things about the VA loan, but I want to bust a couple myths with you, 3 myths.
Okay.
First myth that I hear out there all the time is service members think they can only use their VA benefit once. So they can get one loan for one home, one time. Is it true?
Not true. A veteran, once they're issued their certificate of eligibility, that is good for the rest of their life. They can buy and sell as many homes as they want as long as they can continue to qualify for the loan. There's no limit.
I love that. That is incredible. So that is so important for people to know. You don't have to stay in the house. You can, over your lifetime, have a couple different homes with your VA benefit, which brings me to the next thing that I hear a lot. Service members ask me, or they tell me that they've heard that you can only have one home at one time with a VA loan. Is that true?
That too is incorrect.
That's huge.
Veteran can actually have, there are circumstances, which if you want to find out, you can give me a call, but there are circumstances where the VA will allow you to have 2 VA loans at one time.
I think that that is the most important thing that people might be missing about using their VA benefit. The idea that you can own more than one property, have no down payment for either, be using one for an investment property. That's absolutely incredible. That is the way to optimize your VA benefit. So I've got one more myth I want you to bust.
Okay.
This one is, I think, the last one is the most important thing to know. I think something people are really missing. But this next myth, I love busting this one for people, especially because, again, I think it's all about optimizing your benefit. But a lot of service people think that you cannot buy a multi-family, multi-unit investment property with a VA loan. Is that true?
Again, we're 0 for 3 here. So, no, you actually, a veteran is allowed to use his entitlement to buy single-family manufactured condos and up to 4 units. And the beautiful thing about the 4-unit property is the VA will allow the veteran to use prospective rent for the 3 other units that are not occupied to help them qualify to buy that home.
So even before the veteran has purchased the home, the lender is considering the rents already being collected on that multi-unit as income that the veteran makes. So even before you're making the income,
That's correct.
It's being considered for your entire loan package. what an incredible way, and I have helped veterans do this, and I think San Diego is an especially great place for this. Of course, there's places all across the nation that I think this is going to work really great for veterans, but I love when veterans in San Diego especially buy multi-units because they end up with the most incredible investments.
Yes.
And so I have one little fun fact that I'd like to share, and then the surprise question.
Okay.
But the fun fact is, this is a myth that I also see out there that I will actually debunk myself, and that is people think there is a limit, and I just recently worked on a transaction with a VA loan that closed at just a touch under $2 million. So you can purchase just about any property you want with your VA loan. I think that's important for people to know as well.
That's
I know
correct.
that you see that out there all the time. Surprise question is, let's say that I want to buy a home from somebody who has a VA loan and they have a great low rate. Can I assume their VA loan even though I'm not a service person?
Yes, you can.
That's incredible.
Isn't that incredible? Without going into a lot of time, there are some characteristics of what needs to be done to
Sure.
do that. But yes, you can actually assume a loan, and you do not have to be a veteran to assume another veteran's loan on the purchase of a home.
I think that's incredible. And I just think that, again, we're talking about some stuff that you don't hear people talk about, or that there's some misinformation out here about, right? So I'm just so glad we can kind of have this conversation again and share it with other people. We felt that was important. If you have questions about how to buy multiple homes with your VA benefits, how to buy a multi-unit investment, how to just get yourself into a nice condo or get the family into a home, please give Kevin a call. We'll provide some contact. And of course, I'm always right here for you. Tanya Parks, Compass, broker out of Encinitas. Good to see you all. Thanks for being with us.